Hey filmmakers and lovers alike, my name's Maya, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to find a film crew on little to no budget. So this video is geared towards beginners and people that are interested in the fashion industry. But if you have a little bit of experience under your belt and you aren't really interested in the fashion industry, there's still some useful tips that you might find helpful, so stick around. So as a beginner myself, I really struggled with this back when I was trying to create my first fashion film. I racked my brain trying to come up with ways that I can find people to work with, but knowing that I didn't have much of a budget. I was thinking I didn't go to film or photography school, so I don't have a list of those people that I can just reach out to. But what I did have was a group of friends that were interested in the same things that I was. So since I went to school for fashion merchandising, I knew people that wanted to be fashion stylists, I knew makeup artists, I knew hairstylists, fashion photography friends, all the friends that you know that are also trying to achieve a similar goal and they're trying to expand or build their portfolio. So what I did and what I suggest that you do is to first compile a list of all the friends that you know that are interested in the same things that you are. So if this is your brainchild, you come up with the idea and present that to your friends. Say, hey guys, I have this really cool idea for this fashion video and I really think your talents would be very helpful on this set. It'll be something great that you can use for your portfolio and that I can use as well. It'll be a great experience and something that we can use to expand our portfolio and to expand our experience. When you approach people from the standpoint of, hey, this will be mutually beneficial for us both, you'll get something out of this and so will I, the people are a little bit more apt to do it for little to nothing. So I wrote that list down, reached out to all of them, let them know what I was trying to do. And also from there, usually those friends know people as well, so you can add them to your list and it becomes sort of like a tree diagram. You have friends who know friends, interested in the same things, you guys end up working together and making new connections. And you want to make sure that everyone involved understands that it's mutually beneficial for all parties involved. You basically want to get people behind your idea, get them excited, and let them know that, hey, you can trust me with this because it's going to be something good that we can all use. So a second tip that I find useful, and you will find useful as well, is to help out in student films. Now, if you're not in film or photography school, or in school at all for that matter, you're like, how the heck is that going to happen? But it's a lot easier than you think. Basically what you do is you research local film or photography schools in your area, and you try and figure out how you can get onto those films. Speak with advisors in those departments and let them know what you're trying to do. Hey, I'm an upcoming makeup artist. I'm trying to get some more experience and some more work under my belt. Can I send you my portfolio and maybe help out on some student films, do some makeup artistry for the films, etc. Or if you're trying to do, the film director or production side, you can say, hey, I can help PA, I can help move things, I can carry things, whatever you need me to do, I can help out. And basically, that's a good way to, again, build connections, meet more people, and to find people that would be interested in helping out on your set. Now for one of my favorite tips, and the one that I go to the most, and that would be use your free resources. So that includes Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Model Management, Model Mayhem, Actor Hub, Backstage.com, Auditionsfree.com, Craigslist, all websites that are free where you can find talent and crew members that will be willing to help out with your project depending on if you're interested or not. Facebook has all these algorithms that they use that make searching so easy. So with Facebook groups, if you're a fashion stylist trying to find a makeup artist, trying to find a hairstylist, trying to find a fashion photographer, look for the groups. They're out there. There are hairstyling groups, there are makeup artistry groups, there are fashion styling groups, there are so many fashion groups that you can join on Facebook alone. These groups basically have people that are looking to collaborate. That's the name of the game, collaboration. That's the only way you're going to be able to find crew if you don't actually know people or can't pay people. I have worked as a production assistant for a number of television shows and for a lot of fashion projects as well. So I know that production assistants are usually aspiring film directors, aspiring producers, aspiring film crew members. Join some of these Facebook production assistant groups and see if any of them may be interested in helping out with your film. With these Facebook groups, you can basically, what I do most of the time is post an ad, hey guys, I'm working on a project and I need a makeup artist. Can we set up a meeting and maybe talk about it? People will respond to you, and that's how you can build those connections and find someone to help you do what you need. Post that ad, let people know what you're trying to do, get them behind your project, and then you'll be able to find crew a little bit easier that way. Now with Instagram and Twitter, a little bit different because those sites use hashtags, as most of us know. Using those hashtags makes it a lot easier for people to find you and for you to find people as well. So say you're an amazing makeup artist, you beat your face, you post your picture, like bam, you beat your face, you post your picture on Instagram and you hashtag it MUA, New York City MUA, New York City photo shoots, blase, blase, blase. Use a bunch of different hashtags that will help people find you easier, and you also can use those hashtags or search those hashtags to find people that you're looking for. So if you're a makeup artist looking for a hairstylist, you can search New York City hairstylist and a bunch of people will pop up. Twitter also works very similarly. I don't use Twitter as much, but again, there are people that have professional Twitters that dedicate their pages to their makeup artistry, their hairstyling, their fashion styling, whatever, and they use hashtags as well. We all know things go trending on Twitter, so that's a way that you can find people through those hashtags. I found a lot of people through just hashtags and through Facebook groups. It's not as hard as you think, because most people, like I said, if you're a beginner, you're trying to get on projects, you're trying to expand your portfolio, you're trying to network, you're trying to meet people, you're trying to do these things, you just don't know how, okay? When you search through all the hashtags and are able to dig through the clutter a little bit and find people in your area that are interested in doing projects as well, then there you go, you found some crew members. Now with some of these other sites I listed, such as Model Mayhem, Model Management, Actor Hub, and Backstage.com, these websites basically are usually filled with people that are trying to get experience, that are trying to find projects. These are actors and models that are trying to get on projects. You type in the requirements that you're looking for, and it gives you a list of people that are looking to get on projects. Model Mayhem also has a feature where you can find fashion photographers, videographers, you can find hairstylists, you can find makeup artists, you can find all of that in that one central spot. It's really a great resource, it's a really great site. One of the things I will say about these websites is there are scammers out there, so just make sure everything looks kosher and use your common sense before you agree to meet up with someone. For my fashion films, I more so use models and actors because I don't usually have large speaking roles, if any speaking roles, but there are websites where you can find actors such as I said, Actor Hub, Backstage.com, and Auditions Free. These are websites that have the same type of search engine. You basically type in your zip code or your state or your city and what you're looking for, and a list of people come up that you can scroll through and try and find someone that matches your requirements. Another resource that I use quite often is Craigslist. Craigslist has a creative gig section. So basically what I do is I post an ad, and I usually say something like this: I'm an aspiring filmmaker looking for a director of photography to help me shoot this film. And you'll be surprised that people actually respond. In my ad, I usually say little to no pay because, as I said, I'm a beginner, so I don't have tons of money to shell out at these projects. Usually what I do is if I have someone work on my project for free, of course I make sure that they're going to get something out of it, and of course I feed them. As a production assistant, I've been on tons of productions. I know at least the bare minimum that you can do for someone is to feed them and to make sure that what they're going to get out of the project is going to be beneficial for you both. One of the last tips that I use and find helpful is to look into your local film commission or office. So through these film commissions, they have lists of all the productions that are going on around town. If you are brand new to film and you're trying to be a filmmaker or producer or trying to be on set, some of these cities even have programs. Like I know New York has a program where they pretty much teach you how to become a production assistant, and you're able to get on films that way. If you want to become someone that's actually behind the camera, this is a great way for you to make those connections, those professional connections, and build relationships with people that will really be able to help you take your career to the next level. So yeah guys, just get creative. There are ways to accomplish your goals. There are ways to make your project come to life. You just have to sit down and really think about how you're going to make it happen. That's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, please let me know below. I would love to speak with you. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.